All right, guys, we got a huge announcement. Bethany is pregnant. We're having a baby, and it's due in November. All right, what's up, guys? It's been a while since we've made a video, and part of that is I feel like we've just been so busy. Really, since Champions Cup was when things just got pretty busy for us, and so we're gonna just kind of give you a recap. This is a recap video to help you get caught up to where we are now. Champions Cup obviously was a while ago. Was able to win that one, and that was just huge with a new sponsor, Latitude. The discs are just feeling great. That was just a huge boost of confidence to get a major win early in the season. After Champions Cup, what did we do?
We went to Santa Cruz. We went to Yosemite. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was lovely. We got to hike. We hiked. Mostly that's what we did. Hiked and got to camp and enjoy some beautiful waterfalls and nature. It was really amazing.
Yeah, we got to stay. If you guys have been to Yosemite, we got to stay in Curry Village, yeah. And that place is just so fun.
So cute.
It's perfect for people who don't like hardcore camping, and you can just rent. Yeah. You can just rent a little cabin tent thing, and it's just great. And you're right next to a coffee place, right next to a pizza place. I mean, it's great. It's really, but still, you're like in Yosemite, and you can see all these cliffs and waterfalls from everywhere. So saw a lot of waterfalls, did a lot of hiking there, and it's just beautiful.
Wonderful. Partway through that week, we headed to Santa Cruz and got to play that. What's the name of the course?
De La.
Yeah, De La. And what I loved is we got to walk along the coast, and it was absolutely amazing. So beautiful. And yeah, I really didn't know much about Santa Cruz before we went there, and
We'll be back.
Yeah, blew my mind. So lovely.
You know, the disc golf course is one thing. I think it's a really fun course. Obviously, one of the oldest courses in the world in California, and but really, Santa Cruz as a city was just so fun. I mean, we played beach volleyball almost every night and went on these walks, and there's redwoods around, and we just had a great experience there. So we're already excited to be back in Santa Cruz. After Santa Cruz was when the fun began, because here's how this went. This is how our week went after Santa Cruz. So this is Santa Cruz right here. Georgia is over here. And basically, I wanted to play the Go Throw event in Washington. So we drive from Santa Cruz all the way up California. This is Portland. Drop Bethany off at Portland Airport so that she can fly back to Atlanta. I was going to play the Go Throw event, so I keep going up to Washington. I was going to get a practice round or two in on the course, but it turns out the course was closed Monday and Tuesday. So I was up in Washington doing nothing because we couldn't play the course. I get on a plane, fly to Atlanta because, another surprise, we bought a house. So I fly to close on the house because we have to close on the house in person. So I fly from Seattle Thursday. At this point, I get there. We have not even seen the house yet on the inside. So we bought this house without looking at it. We had parents and just great realtors to help us out. Friday morning, we get to see the house for the first time. Closing was Friday afternoon. Everything closed. The tournament, the Go Throw tournament, starts on Saturday. So I'm in Atlanta Friday night. I get up really, really early in the morning, catch a flight back to Seattle Airport Saturday morning. So I get at the airport at, basically, I get off the plane at 11. My tee time is at 2:30. So I have to drive 2 hours to Kayak Point, which is up in here, go straight to my tee time, play a terrible round, and then go to sleep. Wake up Sunday morning, feel a lot better, shoot course record at Kayak Blues, and then drive back down to Portland to pick up Bethany and get ready for the Northwest Disc Golf Championship. And we have been going ever since. So that is basically how that week went. It was probably the busiest week of my life. To this point, you know, we'll probably have more busy weeks.
Yeah.
And then we, played the Northwest Disc Golf Championship, and then went to Montana for a week in between that and the Preserve, which Montana was just, it was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Probably my second favorite place I've ever been. We just got to camp. We got to see a bunch of family, camp in the mountains with no, I was in a sleeping bag on the ground. looking up at the stars. So it was really cool. So after Montana, we ended up catching. We drove to Des Moines.
Well, before that, our sunroof broke.
Yeah. Okay. So
On the
how about you
drive.
tell that story then?
Well, we were driving, listening to music. All of a sudden, we hear this weird noise, and then an even louder crashing noise. And I mean, I closed my eyes and like put my hands over my head because
Yeah.
I thought something was coming down on us. And then there's like shattering away sounds. And so we thought that the topper had just busted and
Shattered
everything was,
all of
all
our
of our
stuff.
stuff was flying out on the road. That's what we thought. But it wasn't. And it turned out that the sunroof had shattered.
We
And then-
drove. Yeah. I mean, we drove like 10 hours probably
Oh, yeah, because
with a shattered sunroof, which doesn't sound like a big deal, but it would be like
loud.
rolling your windows down going 90 miles an hour down the highway.
We're driving again, but oh my goodness!
I can't hear you. It's so loud.
That's scary.
Yeah.
And so it was so loud. Stopped in Waldrug in South Dakota, which was really fun.
Yes, that was fun.
Yeah, that's a cool place if you guys haven't been. It's like retro cowboy Buc-ee's, but super fun place, and we got 5-cent coffee, which, I mean, how many places can you get 5-cent coffee at?
Yeah, it's
It
so
was kind
fun.
of fun. So we went home, got a bunch of furniture, basically furnished our house. Yeah, spent a week and a half at home.
Going
got
like crazy.
just everything we could think of: couches, chairs, tables, lamps, accent chairs. You know, went back to Des Moines. Went to Gavin and Kennedy's wedding, which was super fun. Just couldn't be more excited for them. And now we wait for the Discmania Challenge to start. So that's kind of caught up on our life and what we've been up to. We've had so much change, so much accomplished, like stuff I didn't even think was going to happen for a while. Getting a house was not on the radar. The Lord really provided a way for us to get a house. And so Bethany's due in November.
Yep. And it's a boy.
It's a boy, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So anything else you want to say?
Nope.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. See you guys later. All right. We got the mac and cheese sampler and homemade rolls. Which mac and cheese are you most excited about, Bethany?
Oh, this is the one I usually
What is
like.
that one?
It is Annie's Organic White Shells.
Okay.
White cheddar shells.
I'm excited about the Alfredo Annie's.
Yeah.
Patrick,
This one,
just the OG.
I have no idea what it is. but
OG
yeah.
Is that your
orange.
special one?
This is the dairy-free option.
Elena got the dairy free. Nobody wants to try it. That's okay.
This is not a healthy meal. This is a treat. We don't always eat like this.
I always eat like this.